Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be working on this Troy-Bilt CS4325 chipper shredder. We have worked on this before. The same thing that happened to it before happened again. The pull start blew apart. I will put a link to the video where I fix it the first time up on the right. I think there's something else going on here, so we're going to dig deeper into it. I've been starting it with a drill. Let's see if it will start now. Cold start. So I don't know if you noticed it, but the starter cup here was wobbling while it was running. I don't know if you could see that on camera or not, but I could see it. It's not perfectly round. It's twisted or bent somehow. So I'm gonna go. Let's see. Maybe I'll get a dial indicator and try and look at the run out on this thing. Before we throw that dial indicator on there, let me explain to you how the pull start works. I have a bunch of pieces here. Some of it is for this, some of it's not. Anyway, here is the pull start that goes to it. And when you pull the rope, these pawls come out and engage that cup. Right? And then they retract as you let go of the rope. And these have, they have broken, they're all torn up. At least one side is. This side seems okay. But in any case, that's what happened. The pawls broke, and that could happen. Well, one, this is a very difficult engine to start. The flywheel and everything that's in there is very heavy, so it takes a lot of force to get the motor turning over. But also, if the cup is out of round, the pawls could be only slightly engaging and they could slip, and they could break that way. If they don't make a good solid connection here to turn the motor over, they will break. Now that may happen anyway because this is such a hard motor to turn over, but the cup being out of round is not helping things for sure. So in this particular instance, I think a magnetic base will work just fine for us. I have it set up. I don't know whether you can see the numbers or not, but I have the gauge set at 0. I'm going to turn this. Oops, I slipped off. I will try and hold it on. I don't know how accurate this is since I'm holding it, but it looks to be quite a bit out. The cup is not only out laterally, but it's all out vertically, so this flange is not even all the way around. It goes in and out, so it's out all different ways, so definitely is not helping matters. So I have a new starter cup right here. Figure we put this on and see if this one is any better. I'm really not I think it's definitely flatter in the in and out direction. Let's put it on and try. probably turn the fuel off. Got the dial indicator on it. I don't know if it's going to stay. It's like a point on a sharp edge. Obviously this one is out a little bit as well. But perhaps not as much. This one is out maybe 20 thousandths. It goes from about 80 on the dial indicator to 0. Maybe just a little bit over 0. So yeah, about 20 thou, I would say, on this one. It's definitely much better than the other one. Here's a pull start. Here's pieces from last time. I have a bag with various stuff in it. I don't think, oh, not sure what this is. Oh, here are the screws that hold on the pull start. This looks like a whole new recoil pulley spring assembly. I don't think we need that. And I have this, which is the new Pawls. So I think this is what we need. So let me open this up and get this out of here. And yeah, give me a second. Let's open up this without slicing my finger open. We got springs in here. I think these springs, if I remember from the last video, I think those go in there, something like that. And looks like this goes over top like that somehow. Let's get this old one off and let's try not to have the spring pop on us. That's never a good thing when that happens. Alright, so that's that. That actually still looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks pretty good. These Pawls. Looks like some of the nubs on them have worn off a bit compared to these. Really not sure if this is going to help with the problem or not. But let's put these back on. Seems better. Yeah, so these old Pawls, the nib or nub on the top that's supposed to prevent it from, you know, coming completely out of its socket here, so from completely like going perpendicular to the axis, those are pretty much worn off these. And I'm going to say that that is why we're having trouble, but why that happened, I don't know. Whether it's because the cup was so out of round and it was catching on the side, or maybe, yeah, I don't know. All right, I know. I should torque it down to the proper spec. I looked it up. So this is a 150,000 or 150000 series horizontal shaft motor, Briggs and Stratton, and I don't know if you can see it, but flywheel nut, 100 foot-pounds. That's more. I thought it was like 60, but seems like 100. All right. So how am I going to get 100 foot-pounds on this? Well, I lowered the chute for branches. Now I'm going to just stick a branch down there, and if I'm right, that should catch on the blades and stop the motor from turning. Yeah, it sure did. All right, let me get the torque wrench. I have my torque wrench set at 100 foot-pounds. Let's see if that branch will hold it. Okay, it's torqued. All right, I say let's put this back on. I'm going to blame the starter cup for this, that it being so bent out of shape, out of round. You know, that's what I am going to say is caused it, and that's my best guess. Only time will tell whether that was actually the problem or not. And what caused the starter top cup to get out of round like that? I don't know. Maybe the first time it blew apart for whatever reason. It parts and stuff. It blew apart a lot worse the first time than this latest time. And maybe a bunch of pieces in there got jammed against the side of the cup and caused it to bend. Let's go with that. Let's go with that explanation. Definitely seems to work. It's the next morning, and I haven't tried it yet. I haven't tried starting it, so let's go ahead and see if it'll start with the pull start, not a drill this time. So, choke, gas on, give it a minute to let the carb bowl fill up. Alright, well I'd say that's a wrap. Time will tell whether this holds up or not and whether the cup really was. I guess if you see this again on my videos at a future date, you'll know that it didn't work. Anyway, thanks for joining me on this one. If you like these videos, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you on the next one.